Hi, we're going to talk for a minute about page 12 of the agreement of sale. A couple of questions that come up for agents when they're filling it out. Paragraph 19, either party can provide a warranty. Buyer can ask for one. Warranties don't change the need for seller's property disclosure. You have to disclose defects and it won't cover pre-existing conditions, so don't try to use the warranty as a cover-up. Paragraph 20, neither party can record the agreement of sale. If buyer does it, it becomes a case of default, so take that really seriously. In paragraph 21, buyer can't assign this to anyone. This is something that is a stumbling block for agents. Joe and Mary Smith decide to buy the property in the end. Before the next wind blows, they've decided to take title in the name of their LLC. Do it right the first time. Find out how the buyer wants to take title and do it right away, because it may not be assignable. You might have to go through novation and all those tricky things. Just find out immediately how the buyers are going to continue to take title and write it up that way. It's problematic on so many levels. Paragraph 23, title company's going to need to know if the seller is a foreign person, because somebody will have to hold the tax money back. So the title company will ask the questions and it's on the affidavits, but make sure you know if your clients are foreign persons or citizens of the United States. Paragraph 25, buyer can waive a showing and buy a property sight unseen. Some agents don't know that, so you make sure that if that's the situation, you've discussed it. Paragraph 26, this is the one that gets everybody confused. This is the default provision. You need to leave enough time in the default provision paragraph for the seller to have due process. In other words, that's the one that says if anything goes wrong here and nobody can agree to release the agreement of sale, the buyer can write to the listing broker and say, give me my money back. We haven't come to terms, but give me my money back. You can't put 3 days in there or 9 days. 30 days is the minimum you should put in there. Everybody wants the buyer to get their money back right away, but you don't want to force the seller's hand to have to file legal action against the buyer because you didn't give them enough time to figure out what to do. Really, really important. Once that one's all done, you can be finished with page 12, initial at the bottom. Thanks.